it might be negative 1 million outside, but that doesn't stop us from streaming in-person X-Wing. I'm here at Grognard, so let me fix my hat really quick. There we go. I'm a little disoriented with which direction I'm turning it. We're at Grognard's here in Batavia, which is about an hour away. Grognard's Batavia. It's a beautiful, wide open, nice store here in the suburbs of Chicagoland, about an hour away from the city. And I braved the drive a couple times to get here. It wasn't too bad, actually. Could have been a lot worse. And we've got 4 rounds of in-person X-Wing for you guys today. We're starting this off with one of our Capone patrons, actually. Steven, very generous at the top tier of our Patreon. One of the first to join. Him and John rocking their Rebel lists here. Very different Rebel list, though. I wanted to get Steven on stream no matter what, and he just so happened to be paired into a more meta Rebel list. But he is flying something very different than what we are used to seeing for Rebels. There are the lists here. I'll open up betting, and then I'll break them down for you guys. I think I have their mic. We're on a hot mic right now, so we'll kill that audio for now. We'll come back to it in a bit. Turn the music down a little bit. There we go. Hope you all have had a good weekend. So let's break down the list. We'll start with Steven, our Capone patron here. And congrats again to Steven. You're watching this back on the new job. We wish you well. Super excited for you. I won't be able to make it to Adepticon because he will be in the middle of his transition to his new job. But he had been looking for a while, and just guys want to wish him a congratulations in the chat. That would be awesome. I think it's much well-deserved. Steven is rocking Hera Syndulla here with Swarm Tactics and vectored cannons, which will be standardized across these multiple A-Wings in this list. Bodica, always fun to see Bodica on stream with Predator, Beskar Reinforced Plating, and Mandalorian Optics. Wedge Antilles in the A-Wing has a marksmanship, crack shot, and those vectored cannons. Then we've got a gauntlet sighting, folks, as Ezra Bridger is going to make an appearance. Marksmanship, Chopper, the Child, Contraband, Cybernetics, Night Brother, Title, and the Swivel Wing, of course. And then rounding out the list, we've got Sabine Wren with she's got a good loadout, man, for that price. 3 points. Clan Training, Mandalorian Optics, Beskar Reinforced Plating, and of course, the vectored cannons. Exclamation point bet 1 all. You want to put all your money on Steven in the A-Wings. It's actually a very solid list. I played against it recently, and I barely found a way to beat him, and it was with almost purely luck-based, so probably should have beaten me. They are about to get rocking as we are playing Scramble the Transmissions here. See the bottom right, that is our icon for Scramble. Over here on the right side, we've got a Han sighting. What a surprise with engine upgrade, Bistan, Perceptive co-pilot, and Chopper crew. Fen Rao, another I-6 in this Rebel list. Another staple in the Rebel meta right now with Beskar Reinforced Plating, Crack Shot, and Predator. We've got Boy Luke with his instinctive aim, attack speed, hopeful proton torpedoes, and R2-D2 for the regen. And lastly, Keo Venzi going with the Juke Keo Venzi build. And we are road rolling, and we are starting. And it looks like it's going to be a re-roll here already. And first player looks like it's going to stay with Steven. Oh, they tied again. Okay. Jesus. That finally gets resolved as John will be first player. So those are the lists. Get your bets in. Congrats, Steven. We'll miss you at Dungeon Cat. How's it going, Tom? Tom running a great store over there at Dungeon Cat. We've been there at the pleasure of streaming there twice. I'm sure we'll be back. Keo gonna start us off here. Doing I think it looks like maybe a 3 straight. And the A-Wing's gonna zippy zip as Sabine will do a 5. Might have been a 4. So in terms of scrambling, a lot more higher initiative on John's side. That is always an advantage when playing Scramble. I feel like you really feel the high initiative meta the most when you play this objective. However, Steven has more ships, so blocking always plays a role in preventing scrambling from happening. So we'll see who can take advantage of the large bases. You got 2 of them in this list here. Steven's list is really good for assault. Can cover a lot of ground, a lot of points with that. So I know most of you guys, folks in the Midwest, are probably staying, you wisely should be, staying inside today. Good excuse to watch some high quality, well, at least the visual side. I don't know about my commentary, but high quality X-Wing here. Get a gauntlet. I mean, what a treat. Am I right? Fantastic. Get a little POV there. POV, you are moving your ships. We've got our nice little scorekeeper right there, front and center as well, which will help us if we're ever confused about what the score is. So you can bet, Tom. You can bet. If you want to bet on Steven, you just get rid of that little arrow sign there. So I'll put 5,000 on Steven, or 5,998. Very 5,999. Very specific retail number there. Post a picture here for the socials. There you go. You got it. So all caps live now. And then twitch.tv/312_squadron. TV/312_squadron. Done. Just make sure that went through on our Facebook here. Follow our Facebook page if you ever want updates on things. We do that there. Boom. Done. Nice flanking position there for Fenn. Sets himself up to do, he could do a 2 straight barrel roll or a 2 bank, depending on where he thinks the A-Wings are going to go. And Hera at I6 will be the last to go, as Steven is second player here. We will deal with some natural obstruction from the gauntlet model. It is what it is. We can kind of see Hera through there with the yellow marker. Yeah, I'm using an iPad for a score tracker, and this thing dies fast. Fliatsk 75. Filatsk. Jesus, I just can't pronounce anything. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. 12 away now from. We're checking obstruction here. 12 away from 1,000, which is amazing. All right, so here is Fenrau. Predator reroll there. He's going to spend that focus at his hit, crit, and plenty of evades. As Steven chuckles after he rolls a casual 5 evades. It's pretty good. Listen to the players here.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So no.
Boomy230, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the 312 crew.
So Luke doesn't have anything. We'll check with Wedge. Can I think about it?
Do a judge call.
I've got the here.
Okay.
Let's do.
No, he's out. Okay.
All right, so no for Wedge.
Just out, Fen evading Wedge's firing arc there.
So then it's just Sabine that's left.
Yep.
So 2v5.
Uh-huh.
Not a great shot.
So Sabine over to Finn.
For 1. Fen rolls the evades. Make sure you have a space between bet and 1, and your bet will go through, buddy HG. There you go. You got it. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. Appreciate that. All right, we're back to dials here. Obviously, no scoring in the first round. He had a couple shots exchanged for no damage. So round 2, we'll start scoring here. Again, we were playing Scramble. Got our player camera there. Inspired by GSP. Couple of quick shout outs, guys. First of all, thank you to Strata Strike for sponsoring our stream yet again. You can use coupon code 312 Squadron for 15% off. It says X-Wing items. It's actually all items on their Etsy store. Mark Yule has been a great, proud partner of us and now a Capone patron for our... Oh, no, we got to ban this guy. It's good to ban this guy in the chat. Just totally derailed my train of thought. So annoying. See ya. Sayonara, Sammy. All right. Anyways, get out of here. I know, Star. You're right, Star. Strata Strike, 15% off. Use coupon code 312 Squadron, capital S, all lowercase Squadron. One word. For 15% off their entire store. They do incredible wood, carved, different style wood tokens, but acrylic as well. Gaming components for X-Wing, Arkham, Dune, and beyond. I also want to quickly shout out, and while we're in planning right now, you're gonna have to see my ugly face, okay? So stand by here. I want to do a quick shout out to our patrons. We have 15 of them already. Exclamation point Patreon. We're doing quarterly rewards, which means that we're like sending you awesome, unique X-Wing and other related things in the mail for the deep dish and Capone tiers. But I do want to thank Michael, Justin, Mark, John, Joshua, Daniel, Alex, Steven, who's playing on stream right now, Matt, Peter, Andrew, and Scott. Thank you all for being patrons at 312 Squadron and helping us be able to do more of this, more prizes, giveaways, and being able to keep us going. It helps us a ton. We also have sub goals, but we will go over that in another planning phase. Don't want to take you away from the game too much. There is one of them, proud Chicago dog patron, Andrew. What's up, man? Thank you again for helping us out. It was one of those things that I don't want to call it an evil, but it felt like a necessary evil. I put off doing it for so long until I realized that if we wanted to like be able to grow and like do more, we had to do it. It's just kind of the way it is. So all right, so we are doing that system phase boost here with vectored cannons. We see Sabine do that. We'll see if the other A-Wings decide to partner. Could possibly do it as well. He's going to. Boosting straight. Again, we are here at Grognard, Batavia. Beautiful store here behind me. Drove about an hour in the crappy weather to set up last night, which is super helpful. Highly recommend you ever set up for an event. If you can do it the day before, just such a ease of mind, mental health positivity thing. You know, this morning I just turned on the cameras and fire up OBS and we're pretty much good to go. And we're going to get a scramble here. That's a good call. I like that move from Sabine. Seems like she's somewhat protected. It depends on what Han ends up doing. But Fenn's not going to be able to get a good shot into her. Here comes Mr. Bridger, the gauntlet, with the 3-Force, has the child. So when I played Steven with his list, the goal was to keep Hera around so Ezra takes really good I-6 shots in the engagement phase with swarm tactics. And we are going to scramble the top. Okay. Not the middle, but the top. Here comes Kiovenzi. Not going super fast, just a 2 straight there. Probably taking an evade. There it is. And we might see another scramble here. That's a lot of pressure to put on. We'll see what Steven decides to do here. Steven, of course, is blue. So if you see a blue 3-1-2 logo there on the scramble points, that means that's Steven's point, as he will claim the middle as well. So a 3-0 advantage, it's looking like for now. Not sure if anyone's going to be able to do anything about that for John this turn. And Bodica now. Doing a 3 straight. And we are going to do a little reposition here. It's like we're boosting down. This could be cutting off Luke or getting right there for a good shot on Luke if Luke does a 2 or 3 straight. Luke's going to go as fast as he can and probably attack speed to get out of range 1 or out of arc. However, he'd be getting range 1 of Ezra. And going to attack speed here. We might see a barrel roll. I think a barrel roll might get Luke out of arc of Ezra. And we are going to scramble. Okay. We'll see how much punishment is instilled on Luke, but makes sense. He can't really afford to be down 3-0 after the second round. That is everything look and sound for you guys. Can you hear the music faintly in the background? You should be able to. Last time I noticed that when we streamed with the music, it was a little louder than I would have liked it to be, so I cranked it down a bit. Again, it's going to be pretty quiet, but you should be able to hear it as like a little bit of a backing track. You listen carefully. I'll be quiet for a second. And Mu Fen does a 2 straight and is going to scramble back. I thought maybe we'd see a bank and a block there, but no. So now John has the advantage, scramble points, and uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. I just said that. I'm a full-grown adult. I just said uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. As Han is going to park on a gas cloud. That's a big shot, not coming in this round. And just drained. No ion tokens of any kind. Betting is open for 2 more minutes, everybody. Star, it looks like you bet correctly. It just didn't go through. Not sure. Do you have any points right now? You will in a moment, but you should have some. If you've been watching for a bit, it might take a second to register. That happens. Oh, you bet the other side. Well, that's why. Okay, Luke taking it all.
So Ezra into Luke.
Yep.
We'll spend the target lock.
Yep.
And spend 1 force.
Luke.
And marksmanship 1 to a crit. There you go. Almost forgot.
Okay. Damage sensor array. Can I perform
Luke's on 1 hole already.
actions?
Except for focus.
Yep.
Cool.
So we're listening to the players right now.
All right. Fenrau into Ezra, range 3.
Damage sensor
Yeah.
array can only perform focus actions.
That's a monster roll. Shields down.
Okay.
Ezra takes shields.
And then does he have the child on him?
He does.
So it requires a target lock.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Reminding him of Merciless Pursuit. Very kind. It's one that we all like to try to forget.
Rock. Luke's range 1 of Ezra. For 2.
Not the best.
Most punch you force.
Okay.
Ezra
Also
force down, takes
child.
nothing.
Yep. All right. So down to my 4s.
Yep.
So we'll go wedge.
Ooh, Wedge has got a decent shot.
Range
You can
2,
go into
so
Luke,
2v1.
but we're gonna try to get Luke off the board. 2v1 here. Natties will finish off Luke already. Would be a huge blow.
For 1.
Just one. Luke dies.
All right.
So it's 5.
So Luke already eats it. That he went in and scrambled, but sat there in a lot of firing arcs, and he got punished. Luke not rolling the paint that Luke sometimes needs and does roll. 5-0 advantage here already in the second round, the first engage. Boudica now. It's like that's going to be a range. I think that's going to be range 3, it looks like, into Keo. Unobstructed. Boudica spends that focus. It was range 2, but Keo rolls natties. Looks like it's going to be Keo back for hit crit. Nicely done. This is a juke thing, and it's going to juke it down. Let's listen in.
And I get to recover a 4, so that's helpful. All right. So hit, and the crit is blinded pilot.
Blinded
Okay.
pilot
Okay.
into a force user, not the
Use
worst.
over there, and then I'll start the Ezra turn. Okay.
So, of course, blinded pilot, while you perform an attack, you can only spend force for its default effect to modify it. No other way you can modify your dice. So, round 3 coming up here. And it is going to be 6 for Steven and 2 for John. Need some carry and Dan on stream. What is up, Joshua? How's it going? I would love to, and I will try to. Dan has been on our stream a lot, dude. He was on our stream, I think, twice at Spellbound. We'd like to have Dan on stream. Carrie, we had on stream at your event, a fair game. But Carrie's playing a list I would love to have on stream, actually. I mean, it would be another Falcon, but it's Chewy and friends. Get some resistance action on stream would be good. So I'll keep a lookout. Round 2 or 3, we'll try to get Carrie on. Round 4, ideally, is whoever's playing for the invite. Which, speaking of, this is an official event. We barely reached the number, even with the weather. X-Wing players are dedicated, man. We're committed. So we've got a Worlds invite on the line here, and the autofocus is doing its work. This is beautiful. Look at that. So whoever wins this event is going to have a ticket to Worlds, which is pretty soon. A couple of months. I believe Adepticon registration is open now as well. It's awesome. Really quickly, everybody, can I just show you guys? I've modified our sub goals. We are 4 away, only 4, from the Crossroads Alt-Art card pack by Mark Moriarty, and then we have the felt back set of 5 objective tokens at 80. 100 is a full set of metal objective tokens, and then the absurd stretch goal that I don't imagine us hitting anytime soon is the full set of the official alt paint Plo Koon cardboard. Well, I can stop. Good stuff. What's up, Marcel? I hope you're feeling better. Shout out to Marcel. He just completed the sweep for the 312 crew in our team league. She's playing my list. I'm doing good. Hope to see you soon. Yeah, man. I saw your post. If I could, I would. I wish I could play at your guys' stores every week. 45 minutes to an hour drive is a bit of a stretch. especially I'm trying to save gas. But if you do need help with, if it's possible to remote TO or help organize things or whatever, I can help you with that. But I know you want to have somebody, obviously, that is their presence is known and seen in person every week, or as mostly every week. But yeah, just let me know if you need help. All right, it's road roll time as I, of course, switch to the. So it goes over to John. So 6-2, round 3 about to commence. Steven in a pretty good position after removing Luke in the first engage. Sabina's going to opt to boost. No. Oh, we're rotating our arc. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Makes more sense. Rotating that arc with vector cannons to the back. And then we're going to actually see a rotate from Wedge as well. Wedge's ability only works when he's shooting his primary out the front, by the way, everybody. Just a reminder there. And then if you guys in the chat, does it just like knock the microphone around? Should be exclamation point list. You can take a look at the tournament. Seeing a decent spread. I'm seeing some Separatists, decent amount of Empire, decent amount of Rebels. Thank you, Marcel, gifting a sub. Appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. 7 gifted total. That's pretty good. Gifting it to Biddy Bumbo. This is still one of the best Twitch names out there. Mark Groberg. Just doxed him. Doxed him good. 3 subs away from our goal of 70 for the card pack giveaway. Just a reminder, if you are already a sub, whether it was gifted or you subbed yourself, there is a exclusive sub club in our Discord. We do bonus giveaways there as well. If you like free stuff, you can link your Discord. Definitely recommend it. Free stuff is better than not free stuff, usually in my experience. Steven is going to scramble that one back. I gotta say, Hannot's shooting there was really big. I think he hits the gas cloud even if he doesn't get blocked. So Keo turns up towards Boudica here. He's kind of trying to block the too hard. I think Boudica, though, clears a 2 bank. We are going to Conjureman Night Brother, the Wombo combo to scramble. All of that in one. Getting those points back. So I think Keo... Oh no, Wedge hits the gas cloud, huh? Oh yeah, he sure does. We have gas clouded ourselves twice now, both sides, as no ion consequence. So it's like Keo scrambled, then Ezra scrambled back, because I was wondering why I didn't scramble the center. It was because Keo had scrambled the top. Again, we can't see it right now because that gauntlet model is impressively large. As we get a strain there placed. And A blocks the 2 hard. Boudica, though, still in a good, pretty much almost looks like, in terms of the angle, fully executing that. Still gets that focus with the red focus. So not a bad position for Boudica to be in, but does keep her back a little bit further than she would have been otherwise. Okay, so Han now gonna 3 bank again. This time should clear just fine. And Han going to be able to do some Bistan work. I believe that arc is side to side. It is. Otherwise, he wouldn't have double focused. Then one Harding. Yep, there is the one hard. Here we see Steven in his native environment, winning and not flying the meta. That's true. Although this could be a good turn for John. He's going to scramble that one back. John's still got a 2-to-1 advantage, scramble-wise. And Hera going to one hard. So Kyo sitting there at range one of Ezra. And does Hera evade? Let's listen into the players here.
Let's just grab an evade.
There it is.
So she can be useful. There we go.
You can barely see it, but it's there.
Okay, so start of engagement. I'm going to swarm Ezra up to 6.
Okay. My 6s are first.
Correct.
I'll start with Fen.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like I can't get Ezra.
Oh, Ezra, I got you.
Yeah. So I got Hera at range 3.
Cool.
Taking that shot into Hera, as you just heard.
For
Not
crit.
bad. Oh, well, I thought he had
Shield.
it. Thought he had the focus. He had kept the stress and
Han is up.
one-hearted.
Mm-hmm.
Hera takes a shield there.
Does not have Boudica, but Han will shoot at Ezra.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just outside range 1.
Yeah, range 2.
Range 2. I'll Han it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Crit focus. You have 2 agility plus 2 evades. Yeah, I'll Han it.
Really wants to get one through here.
Okay, 2 hits.
Yeah, I'll spend force and evade for a save.
Okay.
Still an evade out there with
and
Hera as
then-
well to pass.
I'll go at Hera. No, we got a strain here, so we'll take that shot. Range 3,
Into
you're
wedge, so-
strains.
Yep, so 3
Into
dice.
wedge.
Sure, spends.
Dangerous for wedge.
I'm going to check for distance to Hera. Yeah, so we'll pass.
Okay.
All right, wedge takes just one.
Pass. Evade, so shield into wedge.
Yep.
Right. Ezra?
He has lock.
Okay.
He forgot who has lock. I mean, there's a lock. Fen has a lock on Ezra, but it wasn't.
All right, so Ezra range 1.
Han doesn't have a
Keo,
lock.
No mods for me. For nothing.
Okay.
Hera will take the range 3 into Fen.
Okay.
All right, here we go now. Hera shooting back.
For a crit.
Ooh.
Cycles again.
Had Beskar as well. It's fine. All right. Take you back to just me. So is Ezra, I believe, now will. Not sure what we were checking with there. Okay. Ezra into Kyo. No, this isn't Ezra's shot. I don't know who's shooting right now. Didn't matter.
Or no. think it clips the back corner.
Judge!
I got a judge call here.
So this is my A-wing. This is his Fang
Han
fighter.
does not have a
this
lock.
Arc.
A-wing to the Fang Fighter.
Yes.
Han is purple. Purple. There's no purple target lock out there. Yeah, the other lock is Luke's. They just haven't removed it yet. Oh, we're checking for Boudica right now.
Is the base
Yes.
contingent?
Or Keo,
Yes.
rather.
Yes, it is.
Into Boudica.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. For 1. Safe. Okay.
Sabine, is it range 2 in the Fen?
Think so.
Yeah. We'll spin the target lock.
Okay.
For 2.
Takes 2.
Cool.
Ooh. Ben taking 2 there. Not great, Bob.
Oh, that was dumb. All right.
And then object.
Excuse me, I'm having a cough fit back here. I'm not even sick. I'm just coughing. 7-4 now. Team with a 3-point lead. And what's really good for Steven is that Han is not in a good position to be able to turn in. He's going to have to turn the other way and pretty much completely disengage. He could choose to fly over the gas cloud, and it might not be a bad move if he's willing to do it. Be right back. I'm going to tell the players to remove that target lock. All right, we're good. Seven to 4. Lots of time in this game left too, so that definitely plays to John's benefit for sure. For Steven, though, he's got Fen at 2 hull. Fen's going to have to be a little careful. Fen worth 5 points, so it would get him up to 12. So Steven's plan, just keep scrambling and get in a position to take Fen off the board. Don't worry about Han. Only worry about Keo if you really have the opportunity to. Cold hard facts, what's up, man? Cold facts in the chat, hitting them with the let's goes. Let's go, let's go. Dude, that Windy City Trials feels like ages ago, right? Was it in December? Or was it no, it was in November. It was the turkey trot. It was like, was it a few days before Thanksgiving? Yeah. That's right. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me, you know. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm all nice and cozy here. It's only like -1 million outside. But I am all bundled up. We got the 302 crew beanie with the little bobber. A little fun to fidget with. Man who was supposed to join me, but he's sick. So everyone's getting sick. But I'm a workhorse, man. I don't stop for nothing. You know? Don't stop for nothing. It somehow feels like yesterday, and it also feels like a year ago. You know, I feel like that's a lot of things that have happened since 2020. Just like, oh, that feels like yesterday. But also feels like a different chapter of my life. Yeah, dude, I'll be at Adepticon for sure. I haven't bought any of the stuff for it though yet. Probably not doing that till February, but I will be there. Have you you got your accommodation? I saw you were looking to room with Greg. Were you guys able to figure that out? And Catherine, right? You always go with the pom-pom. Yeah, man. The pom-pom, it just feels like a nice little extra little piece of flair. You got to have it for sure. Got it. Was that expensive? Like really expensive? I assume it wasn't too bad. Or otherwise, you might not have booked it. No way. What? I don't. Anchorman? Hold on. I'm going to, I don't believe you. Use these napkins. I don't believe you. I don't believe that price. That's wild. Pixar, it didn't happen, bro. We're trying to scramble, and I don't know if we're going to be able to. No, just out. Look how close that was. Sabine desperately trying to be the scrambler. That's true. Yeah, for sure. I mean, as long as it's safe, like you can, there's a functioning lock. There's a bed that isn't littered with disgusting things. Where are you? Are you in Schaumburg? You know what's nice? Versus, okay, so Chicago, Schaumburg. They're different, but Schaumburg is near Chicago. So whether you choose to stay in Chicago or Schaumburg, what's nice about staying over here is that it's not a convention city in the sense that the commerce, the tourism, the money coming in is from a lot of things, not just one thing. Versus Indianapolis, no offense, it's like it's the conventions. So people look out for that and obviously raise the rates when it comes time for Gen Con. But like Adepticon, dude, I mean, yeah, like in the immediate area in the hotel they raise the rates, but like you can find deals because it's people don't care. So that is nice. You benefited from that, I think, for sure. All right, Keo is going to scramble. And it looks like it's 2-1 advantage currently for John. 6 miles, not bad. You're going to be driving, so that's pretty easy. Yeah, it's nothing, dude. I am proud of you. Good job. What did it just kind of fall through planning with Catherine and Greg, or was it just price wise, or like I know there's a lot of logistics that go into trying to plan those things. It's hard to find like a good deal. I think once he's trying to get like multi-bedroom, multi-day deal, Gotcha. Cool. Well, good job. I don't think that's gonna clear. Let's see. Oh, that's close. Oh yeah, I'm blind. It clears by half an inch. So Bodica, I think we're doing a little fen hunting right now. Fortunately, we can't fit a barrel roll. Let's listen in. Just focus.
Hera? So Hera. All right, Hera's a one turn.
Almost just Rebels versus Scum. Honestly, that's why I'm not opposed to the fact that it is Rebels versus Rebels, because the flavor of the lists are just so vastly different. It does feel like two different faction identities here. I like it a lot. Steven is playing more for fun right now. So. And even when he's doing that, he's dangerous.
Same.
Okay. Han with a 3 hard towards Hera.
Yep.
think he... Yeah, he doesn't even clip the gas cloud. Or maybe he does. No, he doesn't.
Cool.
Double focus. That's a good position for Han to be in.
Are these yours with the red dots on them?
Yes.
Nice.
The Giga Chad rebank. Ooh, wow, yeah, Fenn right. I think we're going to see a barrel roll
You
here.
said 7 health.
Correct.
Barrel roll into a focus.
You got
Stress.
Good call, good call. Fenn. Not going to be taking any shots. First time I met Steven, who was flying some Scum Han Jumpmaster thing. I was running a 48-person hyperspace trial, and Steven easily made the cut.
so
with
Hera's
the
up,
least meta, seriously,
with
voted and
start of
everything.
engagement.
So
Was one of our side
Swarm-
categories
Swarm
of extra
Bodica?
swag.
Okay.
Nice.
So here's
Listen to
going to
play.
swarm
That's cool.
Bodica.
I makes sense. That's on brand for sure. Looks like this is going to be a painful turn for Ezra.
So we'll go Hera and Han.
Okay.
As we're going to take a shot at a Han. Feels futile. Han is fine. He would have been fine even if he took the damage. Bodica. Swarm taxes. Bodica's taking a shot at a Han now. That's going to be at least 3. Han taking 3. It's a good roll from Bodica. Han down to 2 shields. An 8 hull. Now here's Fenrau into Ezra. Spends the focus. And Ezra is going to be crack-shotted here as well.
Take 2 hits and a crit.
All crack shot.
So take all. So 1, 2, 3.
Ezra down to 3, depending on what the crit is.
Crit is.
Oh, disable power regulator. Okay.
He gets to regen a force because he took damage. And
Han's up.
Han's up.
All right.
Here comes
How
Han.
much health is left on
3.
3? Okay. So then the Han, Biston, Bodica is either way you get the Bodica attack if I choose to shoot
If you
Bodica
shoot at anyone
first.
that's not, yeah.
Okay. So the second attack will trigger.
Yeah, that's true.
All right,
That's true,
I'll do the first
Snaggletooth.
attack on Bodica.
I don't think he will live long
Force.
enough for that to matter.
Do you have me in your front arc?
Yes.
Okay. So I will get Concordia.
Yes.
Asking about Beskar here in front arc.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'll Han this.
Yep.
Sure.
All right, so I'm going to take a crit. And the crit is disable power regulator. I'm going to go ahead and Beskar that off.
Yep.
All right, and then 3 dice over to Ezra.
You got it?
Here we go now, firing at Ezra. Hit
Crits
crit.
in there. You have 2 agility plus a force. And you have how much hull? 3?
3.
Oh, he's going to haunt it. Oh, man. Okay. Getting a little greedy here, but it pays off.
Spend.
Nice.
Pays off. Ezra, Blanket will do it.
Takes 2.
He is
Good
down
job,
to 1.
Ezra.
Not dead yet, buddy.
Way to not die. All right.
That is, what, 6 points out there for John to grab? 1 hole now?
And then Bodica will take the revenge shot.
Sure.
Yeah, 0 damage from... Yeah, I know. That was a great roll from Bodica. Bodica kept the focus, too, and gets to fire another 4 dice. Oh, and the same
And
roll.
take a
3 hits and a
complete
crit. Rolls the evade
I
again,
roll
though.
1 evade. So shields and a crit.
Wow. Bodica,
Direct.
jeez. Direct hit. Han down to 6. That could matter,
down
huh?
to
Han
6
could be down
hull.
to like 4 hole here in a second. Man, spicy.
I don't know if he has any depletes. So I'll just put it. Oh, here it is. It's double side. Here we go. All right. And I just rolled that naturally, yes?
Yeah, and I rolled the 1 evade.
You did,
I
cool.
got a direct, so.
Cool. And I missed my opportunity on that, so I missed my opportunity. So
Ezra still has to shoot.
Bodica's done at 4. Down to,
We're done at 6s.
yeah, we're down at 6.
Sabine won't have a shot.
Wedge doesn't have a shot.
Keo
on
won't have a
anybody at
shot.
4.
That's a long range 3 at Keo. Okay, no.
Yep. So Bodica was at a 6. We're down to 3s.
Yep.
So Sabine doesn't have anything. Azrael will go range 2 into Han.
Okay.
For 2 hits.
2, Han.
2.
Reroll.
Thank you.
Han reroll.
Nice.
Oh, Steven helps him out, reminds him, and he takes only 1. Down to 5.
Okay. So points 2
For you.
2 for me, 1 for you.
Yep.
It's 8. It's 6 now. The 2-1 advantage stays with John for the 3rd straight turn. Yeah, Steven's a good guy. We all know Steven is a good guy. One of the good guys. 8-6 Steven. With 6 points of Ezra out there for John to grab. 5 hole left on Han, 2 hole left on Fen. I do think Ezra will die. Coming up here soon. Although they have 9-5. Why am I off by 1? Last turn, Steven must have had 2. That makes sense. So it's actually a 4-point lead for Steven. So he's got a little bit of wiggle room. If he loses Ezra, it gets John up to 11 points. It would be 11-9. I do like they pointed out that John's wearing red. It's like an orangish red, and Steven's wearing blue, so very easy for them to pick which side they're going to stand on, which side of the table. Wait, Steven didn't tell me he was going to your house, Nick. Is that my house? Are we at my house? It'd be nice if this was my house. But yes, I do have stuff for you. He gave them to me for Adepticon, so you're gonna have a lot of stuff. You're gonna have it's gonna be like a little like your birthday, Epi. All these little goodies. Yeah, we're at Grognard's store champ here in the burbs. Shout out to the 312 crew, a team league team, sweeping week 2. That's right. Seems good. At the helm with Captain Epi. Skeppy. He is playing for pure clout. That is exactly what he's doing, and he's rocking a very cloudy, with a chance of off meta here. List. Just posting on the socials real quick. Don't mind me. Does John have one yet? I don't think he does. He's come really close, though. He's made final table, I think, on a couple occasions and just lost. It's been tough. Brand did the same thing, so hopefully one of them has a chance to get it. This game is far from over, obviously. A lot about to shift here. Today is 4 rounds, no lunch break. Actually, there's going to be a short break after round 2, I think. because people demanded it, which is good because I think you should always have a break when you're playing X-Wing all day. I thought it was one person per 8, not per 16 people. It's one person for 16? I thought it was 8. I thought I read 8. But yeah, the LCQ is tough, man. Fortunate to be a recipient of the World's Invite. I know, Snaggletooth, you are as well. You won our events, our first one. Oh, he's not even going to Worlds. Found it. Steven does not have one. That's fine. I believe you. I just thought I thought I read 8, but maybe that was just wrong or they changed it. I think Marcel should play Tanner. Unless you prefer the captain versus captain. But Marcel versus Tanner sounds good. Although Tanner does have Republic, so keep that in mind. He does not play Republic much at all. He played it last game. Didn't go very well. Yeah, Steven just got a new job. So again, wish him congratulations in the chat. He will not be able to make Worlds either, as Marcel's pointing out. But yeah, let's decide pairings this afternoon so I can reach out to my opponent because I need to make sure we can get that game in the first few days of the week. Actually, it reminds me to go to Discord and remind people about playing on stream. Stream requests. Listen in here.
So I land on the cloud.
Another hit of the cloud,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm trying to give it to you.
No, I'm on it. You're good.
Okay.
All right, so there's that and that. So I take a strain. Nothing we can do on that.
Yeah, we weren't planning on pairing with you. I wasn't planning to pair with you.
And then
so.
we'll roll for Ion.
It'll probably be you and Epi. So.
Okay. So Boudica. Yeah, so we're up to my 4s now.
Yep.
So you can flip wedge.
Try to scramble, I assume. Oh, we already did.
And
you already did.
Wedge will grab it from us.
Yep.
And then Boudica's doing a 2-turn.
Oh, into Han. Okay.
Which will remove this.
Yep.
So Boudica's going to bump into Han. Thanks everybody who's tuned in to watch. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Plenty of X-Wing today, all day. Gonna take the red focus. Looks like Boudica has a lock on Han, by the way. Or Han has a lock on Boudica. I'm not sure. Fenrau going for that kill shot there. Looks like he's got arc. Stress focus equals Strocus. Interesting. Focus Strocus. Sounds raw. I also, that does work at the same time. I'm here for it. I can vibe. Yeah, this game is about to pivot hard in John's favor here as Han getting into yet another strong position. Hera. Have range on the back arc with the focus. It's like Keo. I'm not sure what Keo did. Keo hit the gas cloud. It looks like. Ooh. Well, there's John throwing some absolute flame into Ezra, and that should be enough. I mean, okay, spend a lock, sure. Ezra's dead. He's dead. Don't you worry about it. That's going to be 6 points as John's going to jump up 11-9 here. The gauntlet is removed. The obstruction gone. We can see everything so clearly. Focus rotate equals fotate. Do you say these things when you play? I'm sure it's such a Joel thing to say all the time. Awesome. That's great. That's great, man. Fotate. People are like, what? Oh, focus. You have to mansplain it to them so they actually can get on board with this lingo. That's cap, man. That's cap, as they say. All right, do we have the shot on Boudica? I think we do. We do. In range 2. Hit crit. You haunt it. You're not going to kill Boudica here. Ooh, Manfred hitting us with an LMFAO. Absolutely. It made me LMFAO. And Boudica's going to have to spend. That's annoying. Or does he take 2?
See right now.
Is he going to choose to take the damage?
At me. Wind conditions doesn't need. Yeah, we're just going to take it all.
Okay. Han's got no piston. So Hera.
Yep. All right, so go Hera range 1. Yep.
Yeah, shots into Keo here.
Hera range 1 into Keo. Spend the focus for 1. Save for days.
Terrible shot from Hera.
So
disappointing. You could hear it in his voice.
Yep. So Boudica range 2 unobstructed.
Yep.
Boudica, hold on to the focus for this shot. Let's hope he can use it. Nope.
2. That's a bummer.
I'll take shields.
Cool.
Keo gonna opt to take the damage.
All right, and then Sabine.
Got the range.
Looks like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, range 3. So yeah, we'll go range 3 into Mr. Fenrau.
Ben does have a focus, it looks like.
For 2 hits.
For 2. Ben
Spend.
is fine.
2 of 8.
Yeah, 2 of 8.
Yep.
Yep.
You use LMFAO to differentiate something deeply funny. Exactly.
Keo,
I agree. I concur
Hera,
with
yep,
that
range
statement.
1. All right, so for 2, so shields are down on Hera.
Hera loses
I'll
another
take
shield.
my revenge shot.
Boudica again.
Doesn't Boudica need to be in range? In arc?
No. So
Okay.
as long as you shoot, like it's just.
That's
Let me read just to make sure. After the refresh,
Doesn't matter about arc.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a jerk.
That's right.
All right, so rolling 3.
So maybe you can get Keo off the board here with a lucky roll. There you go.
So
Spend the focus for 3. Keo. Oh, Keo Venzi.
The force. and
Keo Venzi. No blanks in that roll. Gonna spend the force out of that shot completely.
All right, so objective points. That's
Yeah.
2-1. So Steven up to 10. John. Up to 12, rather, Steven 11. John to 12. 12-11. Let's double check what the players have on their side here. So we are making that adjustment. It is 12-11. It is a 1-point game right now. Look at that. Round 6 coming up. You get this kind of X-Wing here, the 312 crew. Don't want to miss out. Gauntlets, you get A-Wings. You get off-meta, you get meta. You get a little bit of everything here. You know? And I'm not used to wearing beanies. Like, I like it, but I get super because, like, usually, like, destroys my hair. But then I'm, like, reminding myself, like, dude, no, like, you're streaming all day. It doesn't, who cares? It's just, like, you know, not used to it. It is very comfortable, though. Check it out on Streamlabs. Our merch store. You know, no merchy merch. You came for the linguistics banter. It's just a bonus. Yeah, okay. That's what you came here for. Not brought to you by Starbucks, by the way. Yeah, my hair is thinning as well. Like right on the crown. It's been driving me crazy. And I am like treating it with so many different things. And it takes a long time to even know if it's working, you know? It sucks, man, and it's expensive. Yeah, very, very real thing that men deal with. Well, many men lose their hair. It is what it is. You get it from your grandfather's genes. You're on your mom's dad. We all also teleported to Hoth in the Chicago area. Probably want to keep that on. I know. That's true. It was very chilly. I could barely see out of my car windshield, driving an hour to get here. It was not pleasant. It was not fun. Yeah, dude, hairline recede. My hair, obviously, thankfully my hairline hasn't receded too much in the front. It's receded a bit. It's not, like, awful, I don't think. People joke that I have a big forehead, but I did look up the national average for men's forehead length, and mine is the average length. So, suck it. That's how insecure I am. Like, it's like an average forehead length. Apparently, people consider like a larger forehead to be like a fashion statement or a sign of attraction. I'm like, okay, so either way, I guess I win. One, I'm insecure. One, I'm attractive. All right, road roll here for round 6. 9 minutes and change left, so maybe a last round potentially could sneak in another one here. And John is going to be first players. Our first player token there, a magnetic token there. Shout out to Kuba, our podcast producer, co-commentator, and member of the 312 Squadron. He is the one that made the dice box for us, including the magnetized first player tokens inspired by what GSP had been doing for a while now. I was tired of having players have a first player token on the mat. It's kind of got in the way. So now we have a system in place. Yeah, exactly. Big foreheads were smart and sexy indeed. So I guess I guess I'm in good shape, huh? Either way, maybe I almost want a bigger forehead. I don't know. Yeah, while everybody moves, we can. Let's see. How big is my forehead? My hair's all crazy right now. So like I measured it to like here, like 2.4, 2.5 inches, which is like the average. No. I definitely see because of my hairline here, it looks bigger. Yeah, we all have different systems for first player. That works as well. So Steven wants to get rid of Keo. I don't know how he's going to be able to get rid of Fen. So Keo might be the play. Not sure what we're doing here. Are we bumping? We are. That might be a tactical bump. I'm not sure. This is Oh, I've got everyone backwards. I'm looking at Hera, thinking Hera's Keo. Keo's the one that blocked Boudica there. All right, time of the round has been called for everybody else but our game, as we have about 7 minutes left. Okay, oh, Fen, range 1. He's got Concordia. He likes to be there. Sabine likes to be there, though, too. Sabine has a lock on Fen. Han is turning away. That's where Steven wants Han to be. Not very threatening over there. He double focuses. Hera gonna 2 straight. So Keo's stuck there with a stress. And no force up right now, huh? That's interesting. Dangerous spot for Keo Venzi to be at 2-all. So let's listen in here.
Downtown.
Yep.
Trying to
Three
get rid of
dice as they
Boudica.
lie.
Woo! Boudica gonna need some paint. Gonna need some paint. 4 dice.
Let's win the focus. Take a crit.
Uh-oh.
And that's dead. That's dead. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nick.
Yeah, dead.
Yeah.
So that's 4. No, it's correct.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Good. 1, 2, 3.
1 second, guys.
4. All right. All right. So she comes off.
Right.
Yeah, no, dead.
Yeah.
Correct.
You opted to take 2 damage, but you took 3 damage?
Yeah, I took it all.
Yeah, but I thought there was only 2 hits. But you had the damage card, so...
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Fenrau, range 1 onto Sabine.
You got it.
So Boudica does die. We were at
Brad.
1 less hole than we had on the overlay for some reason. I'm not sure what happened there.
You also have. I'll stay.
Yep. And then Sabine.
Yep.
Nice. Sabine seems
Okay.
good. So 16-11.
All right, so then Hera, range
2 out the back.
3.
Okay.
It looks like he did, yeah.
Spend the focus.
Hit crit into Keo.
Spend the evade.
Evade, yep.
Oh, there's the evade's down at the bottom, or in the middle there.
All right, so that's 6s. Does Wedge have it downtown?
No.
He does not. So Sabine, range 1.
Keo.
Keo.
Nothing. All right, but yeah, Sabine.
He ate all 3. I
Alright,
thought there was
Sabine
only 2
range
that went
1
into
into
it.
Fen
But
Rao.
I just saw that die. Maybe the glare.
That feels pretty all right.
Wow.
Concordia.
Concordia.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
2 points to re-1 for you.
Yep.
So 17 to 13
And we're back to Dials.
in favor of John. Final round, 7th round coming up here. Back to Dials. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left as Boudica was removed by Han at a range 3 shot. Boudica was down to 1 hole. We had it at 2. Apologies about that. There was a previous turn earlier when Steven chose to take damage, keep his focus, and we thought that it was 2. It was actually 3 that he had taken. So 17-13. Oof, there goes all my points. Yeah, if Boudica lives, I think Steven's ahead by 1, maybe, or tied. John, yeah, it would be 13-13. There's only one ship that can do anything to Kyo, and it's going to be Wedge. Hera can one hard and try to boost in for a shot as well. However, actually, well, she'd have to two hard because her turret is facing the wrong way. She's going to have to rotate the system phase. Hey, thank you, Gordon. DeRoche gifting 3 subs. Very much appreciated. Hits our goal of 70 to finally give away that Crossroads card pack. Amazing. Amazing. So let's mark that one, check that one off. Put up Photoshop to do that real quick. Thank you all for being here today. Really appreciate the company. Hope you're enjoying what you're watching so far. Again, 3 more games after this. We are doing an official store champ at Grognard's Batavia. Oh, am I on my deathbed? I'm not sick. You just take it all back. Like, never mind. I'm actually, yeah. I knock on wood, but I like genuinely, I'm not like trying to just sound like a pompous ass. I always sound like a pompous ass, so take this from me. I like never get sick. I'm very lucky. I've never had COVID. The last time I had the flu was when I was like a kid. I have maybe one cold every couple of years, 2 or 3 years. Why all squads using Gauntlet never win? Well, that's some confirmation bias, but it's because the Gauntlet doesn't even get played. So, oh, we're going to throw that A-Wing. Throw it down there with that template. Foot in the grave, yeah. Maybe you're just like threatening me. You give some subs and he's like threaten to kill me. You're like, don't tell me, you're working while you're on your deathbed because I'm going to kill you. Oh, okay. Awesome. Now we can save this file. Save as on computer. Awesome. Our next goal is 80. So 10 away. We'll give away some objective tokens as well. Really beautiful felt objective tokens. Thank you so much, Gordon. Really appreciate that. And the idle threat / words of sympathy / well wishes. I hope you're doing well, man. Am I seeing you at Adepticon? Maybe? Say yes. Say yes. Because that means they aren't flying Han. Well, technically you could do both, right? Ezra Han. It's only 13 points. No, sir. Oh, come on, man. Why? Breaking my heart. Are you still playing right now? Like, are you playing X-Wing right now? Or are you just busy or just too expensive? There's plenty of reasons to not be going. I get it. Do the little link action barrel roll. It looks like this is going to be it. Don't see Steven winning this game. I don't know if that means you suck at X-Wing. What were you playing? Were you playing like Scum? just see you're playing Scum. Everyone's like, oh, I get it. You're not bad. You're just playing a bad faction. All right. Maybe there's a Hail Mary shot you could take. You get Kyo, it gets you to 16, 17, it like 19, 17 would be fun. Great movie, by the way, 1917. Highly recommend. Empire and Rebels, got it. Yeah, terrible factions, awful. Surely the worst. Just like you, the worst. But I'm not saying you're the worst at X-Wing, you're just the worst in general. That's what you're known for, being the worst. Oof.
Right? Shield and the crit.
Yeah.
You took one earlier. All right, and the crit is Command Direct. Yeah, you got him.
All right.
That's game.
All right, and that is looks like in a wedge, and he will die.
For viewers at home. All right, and he's dead. So that's 3 more points for you.
Okay.
The
Hera.
I don't think she has anything,
Yeah.
but we'll look for fun.
Nope.
Nope.
And Sabine.
We'll take the range 1.
Yeah.
Can you get Fen here?
Spend the target lock.
Yep.
And we'll spend
So Fen needs to blank out here.
focus.
Almost.
Takes 2, dies.
Woohoo!
Oh, Concordia?
5.
Yep.
Oh no, can't Concordia.
All right, so you got
Hey.
3 for wedge. Which puts you
Wow,
at 20,
look at Steven getting a 5 points there at the end.
And then you have 2 objectives, so that's 22.
Yep.
Wow, 22-19 is the final. Came down to the last couple shots there.
And then
And if only Wedge had not
5 for
died.
Fen.
Yep. +1.
So GG's as John will take the dubby. There it is, the handshake, all the things, and the hug. Oh, look at that. POV, you hug your buddies. That's a great shot there. We'll do the hot mic for another second there.
And to come so close on like every.
And a lot of you
every
bet on
week.
Steven.
This is super fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
All right, 22-19 is our final score.